circuit analysis or electrical circuit analysis or circuit theory subject. In this video or in this class we see, that is 53 class, latest class 2026, we see superposition theorem. In this theorem we apply mesh current method, form mesh matrix, that is important. Find inverse matrix and determinant value matrix and cofactor value matrix, multiplication of matrix, that is matrix function is important. I explain matrix, how to calculate cofactor and matrix multiplication, all this mathematical function I explained in previous classes, previous video. Kindly see net link Man Engineering. Man Engineering welcomes you all. Superposition theorem. That is, in this circuit we see superposition theorem. Previous classes we see star delta connections and delta star connections and mesh current method and voltage analysis method. Mesh analysis method is, that is mesh matrix format as used in this superposition theorem. That is very easy when we know mesh method. That is, ask possibilities and 8 marks questions and answer. That is circuit analysis subject or electrical circuit analysis subject. That is, I explain in easy way to find cofactor matrix value. Superposition theorem statement. This theorem states that the output responses produced by a number of sources acting simultaneously is simply equal to the sum of your responses which would be produced by each of the sources acting separately. That is important point. Kindly noted. This theorem states that number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses which would be produced by each of the sources acting separately. That is very important point. Questions. That is problem 8 more possible. Show the validity of superposition principle in the following circuit. Circuit shown in figure, that is 6 volt and 6 volt, 2 6 volt supplies. Put mesh current directions I1 and capital I1 and I2. Mesh 1 contain 4 ohm and 6 volt source. Mesh 2 contain 4 ohm and double 6 volt source. That is 2 6 volt sources. Form mesh matrix using mesh current analysis method. First put mesh 1 and mesh 2. Mesh 1 contain 4 and 4 resistors, so 4 plus 4. Mesh 2 contain 4 plus 4, so corner of the matrix 4 plus 4. And common element mesh 1 mesh 2 is 4 ohm, so minus 4. Common element for 2 and 1 mesh is minus 4, foot minus I, so 4. I1 I2 is equal to first mesh plus 2 minus 6 volts, that is left side put plus sign, right side put minus sign. And second mesh contains 6 double 6 volts, so 6, that is same direction, minus to plus. Left side put minus 6 plus minus 6 minus 12, right side put plus 12. That is very important. That 2 by 2 matrix take right side, that is take inverse, that is important. Inverse matrix we obtain first determinant value and cofactor of matrix and multiplication of matrix and divided by matrix is important. Del determinant value is 64, 88, 64 minus of minus 4 into minus 4, 16, 48. I1, I2. Then again go to multiplication. 8 into minus 6 plus minus 4 into 12. First find cofactor matrix. Put minus plus plus sign. Then we go to again multiplication of matrix. Sorry, multiplication 8 into minus 6 plus 4 into 12. Then again multiplication minus 4 into minus 6 plus 8 into 12. Because cofactor sign is change plus minus minus plus. So we find out first cofactor value 8, 4, 4, 8. Then go to multiplications. We operate 0, 1.5 ampere. Second case, we only take one source. That mesh 1 and mesh 2 form mesh matrix. Take inverse matrix. First take cofactor value. In this notes I given first cofactor value and then go to multiplication and then go to divided by determined value. Only we find I1, I2 value. Cofactor value the sign is change plus minus minus plus put. Skip the row and column. We find remaining value is cofactor value. So A 4, 4, 8, that is under cofactor matrix. Then go to multiplication. 8 into minus 6 plus 4 into 6. Then second number is 4 into minus 6 plus 8 into that is cofactor matrix. And then divided by 48 determined value. We obtain I1, I2 value. I4 current through the I4 means I2 minus I1. 0.5 minus minus 0.5. I4 is 1 ampere. That is matrix multiplications. All matrix function I explained in previous classes. For mathematical function only I explained the 2 classes. Kindly read that classes. Follow that method for mathematical functions. Case 3. That is take only second supply in mesh 2. Form mesh matrix I1, I2. Mesh 1 contain 4 plus 4 and mesh 2 contain 4 plus 4. Common element minus 4. Only source mesh 1 0. Mesh 2 contain minus 2 plus. Left side put minus and right side put plus sign. Then go to inverse matrix. Right side the 2 by 2 matrix go to inverse matrix. Cofactor value find out that hidden the row and column remaining number is cofactor value. Put sign plus minus minus plus, that is important. So we obtain then multiplication by 0 6 matrix, then divided by determined value 48. Only we find at 0.51. I4 ohm is I2 minus I1 minus 0.5, that is 0.5 ampere. That is answer for case 3. Kindly note that case 1 2 supplies are present. Case 2 1 supply middle supply present. Case 3 only last supply is present. That is superposition method. That is important for superposition theorem. We finally case 2 plus case 3 is equal to I4 ohm plus I4 ohm is 1 plus 0.5 1 point, that is equal to case 1. That is very important point. Finally, hence superposition theorem is proved. Superposition theorem states that the output response due to a number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of responses which would be produced by each of the sources acting separate. That is important point. That point from case 1 is equal to case 2 plus case 3. That is hence superposition theorem proof. Kindly noted. Mathematical functions separately I explained in previous classes, 2 classes. Kindly follow this. Man engineering, thank you.